Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? So, this is Puka GT. I'm Clark, and we're in for another evening of daily races. Now, yesterday was, I think, potentially the worst day I've ever had racing. I started either on pole or in the top three positions almost every single race, and I think I failed to convert a single one of those races into a top five finish. So, as you can see, unfortunately, I have dropped down to D rank. So my sunny optimism at the start of the week, where I was like, let's push, let's try get up to B rank this week, is not off to a great start or midweek trend, let's just say. So all that being said, I had one or two races in D rank yesterday, finished top three in both of them, so I've crawled up a little bit of driver rank already. I am finding it as much of a challenge in the D rank. I'm starting on pole each time, so hopefully I'll land back up into the mid C's after a race or two today now, and we'll go from there. Now, the main things that I learned yesterday: one, I'm not nearly as clean a driver as I thought I was. Two, I didn't have the race pace that I thought I did, despite having a good qualifying time. And three, I just kind of need to take it handy at certain parts of this circuit. There's about 2 or 3 corners in it that I'm really getting hacked on, knocked off, punted, and I just need to make sure that I avoid kind of any issues at those and develop a clean gap going into those sections of the course. So I think if I can take those lessons into today, mixed with the fact that I'm going to have a nice warm-up now in a D lobby, probably starting higher up the grid, more chance for clean air and chances to avoid racing incidents, should hopefully climb back up quickly enough. What we're also going to do today is we are going to start with a quick warm-up. So I believe the next race B is starting at 10 past 8 p.m. Irish time, that is. So I'm going to take about 20 minutes now to do some qualifying times, try get a consistent 2:06 kind of around the circuit, and then hopefully that will convert into a decent race pace then. So without any further ado, we'll dive in. Just reposition my mic so my arm doesn't bump into it. And apologies again for any coughing or sniffing you're going to hear in the middle of this. Been battling a wicked head cold all week. Okay, we're going to go without a ghost as well. It was another lesson I learned yesterday. I hadn't learned the racing line as well as I thought I had, because I had been just following a ghost around in time trial the whole time. So I've worked on that a little bit since, and we'll see how we get on today. Obviously not a great start there. Take 1 or 2 handy laps here and then try and increase the pace as we go. Just try to get the line right first. Okay, I'm following the tire tracks here. Nice. Shifting to 5th here, lift, accelerate again at the green post. Semi-decent, wasn't as 100% on the throttle as quickly as I wanted to be there. This corner's tricky for me. Okay. And then cruise, scrub the tires a little more than I would have liked there. Probably do with shifting to 3rd sooner. And this next corner is always crucial. It's the one that causes most issues mid-race as well. Just have to slow the car the whole way down. Not terrible, but not great. Probably on course for a mid 207 here. Oh, a bit wider than I wanted there. Shouldn't shift to third there, actually. Okay, right just before the sign. Cruise and power down. Okay, not great, mid 208. Let's try a bit better this time now. I think I clipped the sausage curb there. To fifth, left. Right, let's try get time back here on this one. Little better. We can get a lot of time back on this next turn. I went way too wide last time. Let's see how we do. Oof. It's a bit too hard on the brakes, I think. Need to control that rotation a bit better. Okay, a bit better. Struggling with that corner. It always takes me the hardest or the most amount of time to warm up to it. Okay, gained a lot of time back there. Definitely do better here too. Would have thought that was my better effort at that one. Maybe not. Okay, gained a lot there. Nice. Small lift. Okay, low 207, not bad. Let's go for 206. Decent start. Yeah, I'm going so far wide in that one. Gonna need to fix that before I hop on a race. Had to do a bit of a lift there. Yeah, it's difficulty with being over brave on that one. Makes it a lot more risky. Might have been just inside there, hopefully. Nah. It's too brave. Still too wide there as well. We'll continue. And we'll call it there. Okay, just going to hop out here now. Just want to change the lights in my room slightly. There, that's better, much less harsh. Okay. So I'll actually hop into the qualifying session for this next one here. 5 minutes gives us hopefully 2 laps worth of time here. As I said, really want to be getting into the 206s, where I'll be kind of happy with my pace, and then I'm going to want to get that consistent as well. So I think the main place to earn it actually is quite early in the lap. Just that first, I guess you'd call hairpin. Long winding turn. Obviously not what I want out of that section, but not the turn I want to work on right now. So I'll keep it in 5. Bring it down to 3 quickly. 1, 2, and then 2. Turn the wheel more. Yeah, you know what it is? I need to kill way more on my speed. Simple as that. Just turn the brightness on one of these. There we go. Less harsh. That turn there, when I restarted on, that's the final boss of this course. Leads on to the biggest straight. Get that one right, you have the most amount of chance of winning the race. Some more speed killed. Still need to be tighter. Might brake about 5 meters earlier, see if that helps. Just shy of what I need. Okay, won't have time for another full lap, but I'll get to practice that main corner that's causing me the most issue. There we go. Much better. Look at the amount of time. So I didn't quite see what I was at going in, but it looks like I've gained 4/10, half a second-ish. Just there, I was just harsher on the braking. That was it. Good. Want another chance to practice this next one too. Here we go. So need to bring it in a bit tighter. Look at all the time I lost there. It was way too harsh on the brake. Okay, let's see how we do. And pole. I imagine I'll probably have a few pole positions while I'm still at the D rank here. Let's say hello. See, do I recognize anyone? Any other Irish lads? Nope. So we have a Saudi, a Romanian, English, German, Israeli, Italian, Polish, French start. Oh, good mix. Win would be nice, but to be honest, just happy to play it safe, avoid any racing incidents if I can. If I notice somebody has a good bit of pace on me, I'll let them through. As long as I'm getting consistent top 5 finishes, that's what it's all about. Sometimes struggle finding my breaking point in this opener. I need to nail this. So kill enough speed. Not enough. I think we got away with it. Looks like Reed overcooked it a bit on that one too. Now he is still within punting range of me here, so I have to be careful. Oh, too wide. Getting away with murder here. 2 most important corners done very badly, but still hanging on to first. General, I tend to do okay in this sector. Hopefully get a bit of a gap. Just keep him close on me. Got a couple tenths back there. Oh, that looked like a track penalty. That's what we want. We're getting a decent gap now. Might be up to about 2 seconds by the time we hit the next corner. Did not mean to shift to third there. Trigger happy. Okay, let's try to get this one right. That felt half decent. Need to do a tiny lift there, just to correct the angle of approach. A bit too wide. Okay, so we're right down. Keep it in second. Leap around. Keep your angle low. Little lifts in between. I'm not braking at all there, actually. Small lift. Want to avoid a track limits penalty there. Normally I use sector 3 to build a gap, but if anything, Ray had closed on me a little bit there. Okay, and again, let's nail this. As long as I do it better than the guy behind, that's all that counts for now. Lots of room for improvement though. In clean air here, I really should be going for 207s, not 208s. Say the camera on that corner is mental. Really catches me off guard. Concentrate here. Yeah, he's really closing me in sector 3 into the 207, so that's good. Look at him, he's got the fastest lap. Fair play. Keeping me honest anyway. Okay. Need to focus on this one. Okay, down to fourth for the corner, third, lift, second, throttle. Felt good. Maybe a little late in the brake there. Still not in the 206. Alright, fastest lap. Come on, let's make a statement. Okay, focus. Still got a good bit of work to do on that corner. I'm getting away with it this race, but also need to make sure I maintain this lead, particularly here. Put myself out of the line of any zero-sum moves. Oh, and as I say that, Red is caught up to being within 7/10. Got a bit of a gap going again there. That's good. Okay, just have to deliver it home now. Oof. That took some concentration. First race of the day. I think that's possibly my 6th win. I haven't had too many wins. Plenty of second places. Now, all that being said, competing in a lower rank lobby today than I was yesterday. My pace isn't still quite where I want it to be. I didn't get into a 206 once in that race, but solid enough 207s, 208s. It's passable, but I need to do better if I'm gonna try and climb up to B rank. Not much racing, mind you, but he did well to keep pace behind me so closely for the entire thing. Oh, he slipped to 3rd right at the end. Poor lad. He was in 2nd the entire race. He was doing well. Let's check what happened to him. Ooh, yeah, flying up. One more race like that, I'll probably be back in C. Let's go. I was 2nd the entire way. It must have been on like the final corner. Yeah, look how close he even got to me there. Ah, he had a penalty. Is that what did it? Ah, that is so unfortunate. Yeah, and he just never got it back from there. Looks like he's trying to race clean there as well. Fair play to him. Another 5. Oh no, another penalty though. I personally find this course notoriously difficult for overtakes. Alright, let's see if we can get another practice lap in. Cool, might be time for one. I set that record time on Monday night, and I haven't gotten under 6 again since. I've gotten maybe within half a second of it a few times, but don't know what I did. I was just following the ghost, racing blindly. I was listening to a podcast at the time, just completely tuned out. I think that makes a bit of a difference for me though, you know. When I'm focusing too much on, you know, my actual times and in the race itself, and even just talking on this mic, it definitely distracts me a bit or causes me to make silly errors like that. Whereas if I'm doing something else like listening to music or listening to a podcast and just running lap after lap, I kind of end up in a bit of a zone after a while. That would mean no streaming, and where's the fun in that, huh? Just need to learn how to focus and talk at the same time. Okay. I find the tyre marks in this course very handy as markers of where I'm meant to be going. Too wide there though. Fifth, fourth, third, second, drift, hammer the throttle. Ah, too greedy. Yeah, too much steering angle there when I went down on the throttle. Now, chances are I'll actually be mixed in with quite a few lower rank kind of C drivers on this next race, so it'll be a bit tougher. It tends to happen right before you progress up to another rank. They kind of test your mettle by throwing you in with people from the above rank. I know this because I have bounced between C and D rank once a week for about 2 months now. Got close to B once or twice, but never could quite crack it. Too wide there still. Need to initially slow the car more, then when I drop to third, start to kind of drift and ease off the brake pedal a bit more. By drift I mean coast, that is. Oh, interesting. Fair play, Sirlo game. We got Reed back again. Jeez, that's a cracking lap time. Oh, Reed saying hello to us, that's nice. Not as many Citroens in this race. Interesting. I do find the Citroen loses out on the straights a little bit. People who know more than me seem to think it's still the best car for this course. I tend to follow Tidge, his race guides. So what I'll probably aim to do here is just let myself solo game and Reed kind of pull ahead. Hopefully he'll let me work with him, give him a few bump drafts if I can. Not actually try and take a position until a bit later in the race. Whoa. Almost didn't have a choice there. That's going to cost me now. Go on through. You got the space. There you go. Oop, somebody ghosting through me there. Now this is dodgy. This is the corner I'm most scared of, to have people this close behind me. I don't think I've ever got through it clean in a situation like this. I think I'm still probably better sticking to the line here, but we'll see what happens. Probably gonna have some hero dives. Yeah, luckily they ghosted. Ah, no. Mostly my own fault there. Almost lost the rear there. Nice to actually racing a pack again though. Last race was a bit lonely. Let's see if we can gain a few positions back. Ghosting through each other. Now, how to tackle this? Nice and slow and quick on the throttle. I need to execute this one perfectly if I'm going to take them. Yeah, I had to compromise my entry a bit there. Oh, doing a bit of a Yuki. Quite happy to take the inside on this next one. Shouldn't affect me too much. There. It's brought me right into the mix now. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad for me there. To fifth. He's got more pace than me. Let him take the inside. Okay, try not to crash into him. Might have given him a bit too much space there. Really kind of compromised the corner for me. Went a bit wide there myself. Oh no, track penalty. Being too greedy there. No penalty. Surprised by that. I'll take it, but I suppose the lad ahead went about wide too, didn't get a penalty. Bit of an incident up ahead. Brings us up to fifth. Give you a bit of a bump. I really don't know how to handle that corner in traffic. Tiny bit of contact there, sorry. Nice. See if we can make that stick. Looks good. Really want that gap behind to be up to a full second before the next corner. It's going to be tight. Last lap, he might get desperate, might punt me. Luckily, I had just enough of a gap. Yeah, you need about 8/10 for that corner to be able to do it safely at your own pace, take the proper racing line. I'm still losing a lot of speed in it though compared to other drivers. Definitely my weak spot on this course. Oh, he's gone wide. Opportunity. Almost conceded a penalty there. Not too bad. Podium would have been nice, but you know, given I think I dropped down to 9th there. About 9th, yeah. Mostly my own fault again. I was a little bit of contact from behind, got distracted, went off course, went too hard on the throttle, spun out. My own fault. It's important to try and keep a cool head in those moments, and I just see red and panic and hit the throttle when really I should have just taken a breath there. Wouldn't have hurt me twice as badly. Probably would have finished in the top 3 if that was the case. But no, I'm happy enough with gaining whatever that was, 5 positions back, because as I said, I find this course notoriously difficult to overtake people on. There's only really about 2 or 3 sections where it seems to work for me. And then as you saw, when you're in traffic, I end up losing time in some of the corners, or I end up making silly contact with someone, as you saw there. It's a clean race. Nah, didn't feel clean. What's that about? A dirty win is not real. It's a weakness. I like this Reed guy. You know what? Give him a follow. Oh, he's up to C rank himself now. That means we might be as well. Okay. So where are we? Okay, we're back up into C rank. That didn't take long. I think I had 1 race off camera that I came in first in, then the other first, then the 4th. Yeah, really doesn't take long to get back up to C rank. Yeah, look at that. I've only had 5 wins total. Sorry, so I've had 2nd place, 1st place and 4th place in the D rank today, and that was enough to get me up. Yeah, that's nice. I'll take a win, even if it is a lower rank. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to do 1 race. I'm going to take a quick break, maybe for about 2-3 minutes. Then we'll come back, and I do want to do some time trial, dig into that a good bit, and just try and get my pace up a bit consistent. It's not quite where I want it to be right now. Need to shave about another second and a half off it. Oh, sorry, I went into time trial there. I found even in the C rank, this lap time of 2:05.984. It typically had me in the top 3 as it was. I'm not expecting it to have too big a impact on my grid position. It was earlier in the week though. People might have improved, but we'll have to see. As long as I'm getting in the top 5-ish, it should be enough for me to convert into some Dior gain between now and the end of the week. Hit the sausage curb there. Need to aim to go with it in between the wheels. That felt nice and smooth. Now, have we finally cracked this corner yet? Line felt okay. Think I might have killed a bit too much speed. Sure if I was quite fast enough on the throttle there. I think my approach on the exit was maybe a little too far. Can we go full throttle? Nah, no. Experimenting with that. I've had to lift there. I know I'm losing time and I know I've gotten it before without having to do a lift, so I need to experiment around with it a bit and see what I can change. It's okay, I just want to hopefully get another try at that notorious corner here. I think you can do that corner without a lift too. Tijni was saying you could. I know he lifted in his tutorial video, so I'm not sure how it can be done. Angle. Maybe I had to slow it a bit too much. Follow the tire tracks. Up to 5. Lift on the curb. Back down on the throttle. Too wide. That's definitely a track penalty. Shame. Good pace. Just, yeah, sent me a bit wide. So I wasn't paying attention to that corner. I was just waiting for the track limits penalty to appear, but it didn't. Very hard to know actually what the track limits are in this. Lots of room for abuse. I think it's actually been addressed as a bug. Something that Polyphony Digital are going to fix or update. Let's see where we stack up now. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we're up in a new rank here, but still in the top 3. Now I'm going to have way more fierce competition this time. Oh, what am I saying? Yes. Anyone we know? All strangers. Someone left the room. Must have disconnected. So honestly, top 8 finish here, more than happy. Just to ease my way back into C lobbies. Then after this, we'll work on pace. Then we'll start looking more at top 5s. Get consistent with them. Top 3s. And hopefully climb the C lobby this week and make our way up to B finally for the first time. Bump. Thank you. Fair play, geese. Yeah, look how close he is on me. Don't think I'll be holding on to third for too long here. Let him take the inside. Oh, he broke a good bit earlier than me. Interesting. I made a dog's dinner of that corner. It's all yours, sir. Go for it. We have room? We do. He's neck with us though. Neck and neck. Jeez, followed him off the course there. Ooh, position for free, we'll take it. That's such an easy trap to fall into. You're focusing on the driver in front of you, and if they make an error in their line, it's very easy to not copy them. Oh. Whoop. Not see where we are there. I was so close on his tail. I think oh, no, come on, dude. No, that's ruined the race. Let's see what we can salvage of this. I was enjoying my battle with keys there. But yeah, ultimately, now, obviously, contact from behind is not great, but the reason I was in that position was because of how badly I took the corner before. I was way too close up on Giza's tail, which meant that I couldn't see the corner coming properly, missed my brake marker, lost a lot of time over braking, and then incident. So, yes, bit of dirt by the other player, but mistake from me put me in the position to begin with. That's the way I see it. Now, if we can stick with the pack, hope that, yeah, look, there's a place back already. As I said, top 8 finish, we're quite happy with that, this race. So just even one more position back. There's another incident. Maybe they'll slow down as they start to battle each other, who knows? Guy ahead of us seems to have a really bad ping. Might be a little unpredictable on the track as a result. But he's in the red. It's a bit too ambitious going into that there. At least we've got a nice bit of a buffer zone between us and 10th place right now. Which means I can just focus on what's up ahead for now. Nice, we're closing this gap a little bit. Just try to be very tight on this corner here. As they were. Dab the brakes there to not go into the back of him. Can we make this stick? Kept it clean, fair play. This is dodgy. Okay, that gives us a bit of breathing room. Not a huge amount though, as I said. I want to be about a second ahead of the person behind going into this turn. Avoid any kind of desperate zero-sum moves. Oh, like that. Yeah. Now, I like to race clean, but if someone's going to race against me like that, don't necessarily mind giving them a small hip check. Which I will aim to do now here in a minute if I can catch up. Not for revenge, but just for taking a position back. No. Oh, that bollard put me off. Okay, I need to get this next corner absolutely perfect if I'm going to catch them. Too wide and scrub the tires. Not what we needed. Look, that battle ahead now. That might play into our favour. Ooh, they're getting fierce dirty up ahead. Look at that. I'm a little over-eager there myself and scrubbed the tyres. It's cost me. Quite wide there. And that's the hip check I was talking about. Oh, dude. Just ruined that other lad's race. Sorry about that, Dominic. You were collateral damage there. I think he was aiming for me. Well, look, he ended up down in 11th, so you reap what you sow. Okay, first race back in Group C. 7th from 3rd, dropped 4 positions. Not the best, but you know, we were dealing with a little bit of foul play. A couple of mistakes on our part too. Oh, thanks for the race, at least he's courteous. Save the replay of that one. So I'm very curious to take a look at that last corner. We'll do that. I'm going to disappear for a quick 5-minute break then. And then we are going to work on my pace a bit. Yeah, honestly, if he hadn't tried that zero-sum move on me there, going into the hairpin, like as you saw earlier in the race, I was on his tail, I was dabbing the brake, I was making sure to try and not make contact. Like I do try to race clean where I can, but at the point that somebody does like ascendant move down the inside like that, it smacks into me as they do it, like caution to the wind, it's just all about the position. Well, I'm gonna treat my next overtake on you the same way. So let's see what lap are we on here. So there's the two of us. See this from his POV as well. Ooh, I was a little aggressive on him there, to be fair. Thought I had a bit more space than I did to cut in front. I think he overcooks this turn here, as I know a bit of a gap builds. So he's about 8/10 ahead, I think, going into this next corner. Yeah, like particularly that re-entry there. That kind of got me feeling a bit miffed. Okay, let's skip a lap ahead here. All that can be forgiven, to be fair. It's the bit that is less forgivable for me is what he ends up doing to Dominic here. Although, did they have a bit of bad blood? There's something going on. Yeah, they were battling quite hard in this straight. Let's see this. So you got Razzie doing a bit of a Yuki here, weaving. Okay, didn't try to cover him there. That's okay. No, that's very, very clean racing from Dominic. Giving plenty of space. I think he's even tucking behind him there to work together, give him a bit of a bump. What happened there? Was that netcode? Might be a controller player. Oof. And this is the hip check from myself. I said it was coming. Wasn't even that dirty from me, to be honest. Just being less cautious than I'd usually be. Let's see this from Razzie's perspective. Might not have been. He might not have been attempting that on purpose, to be fair, but still very sloppy. This penalty knocked him down the order a little bit. Dominic recovered to 9th, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Okay, it was a fun race. Okay, we'll be back in 5. We are back. So, what are we looking at now? No sound. When did that come in? Let's see, we got audio levels on my main mic there. And audio levels here. Maybe he popped in to say hello during the be right back thing. Sorry about that, hi Gabe 14. I'll shoot you a message after this and hopefully we'll find out what was going on there with the audio, but at least from my own settings it looks like everything is working fine. Okay, so 3 very fun races to start the evening. Back up in C rank now, so gonna go back to time trial. Going to try and bring my pace up to a consistent kind of 206. I'll do a few laps with the Ghost to start, just kind of find where I'm missing out. And then I will swap back to being without the Ghost, so I don't end up becoming too reliant on it. Try get my consistent 206 laps there, then we'll dive back into a race and see how we get on. I'd love to improve my time, but I think that's asking a bit much given the fact that I'm a full second out from it right now. Okay. We will look for the Ghost of Tijni. Tijni is the absolute lap guide goat. Where did he go? There he is. Slipped down to 87th. He probably only did this race like once this week. I know he's normally spends his time in daily race C. Okay. Let's go. Okay, fairly slow off the line there. Okay, he's turning into that corner a bit later than I am. Similar line there. I had less speed, so I just decided to take that a bit tighter. And this is the big one. What's he do here? Oh, see how much tighter he is there? Yeah. Look how much further ahead he is there. Like, that's the difference between a good lap time and a bad lap time for me. Just that corner alone even. Fair bit stronger there too. So he went up a full half second there on that turn. Yeah, this is another big one. Whoa, okay. I had way too much entry speed there. Got a little distracted waiting for his Ghost to appear. We'll catch up in the next lap. Quite a similar line there. He's a little faster though. Might be a little more aggro on the throttle than I am, I'd guess. Okay, there's me abusing track limits, whereas he's being a good boy. Still too wide. Better, but way too wide still. Okay, need to be a bit more cautious here than I was last time. Okay, he was a bit faster on the throttle there. Almost lost the rear there. That's a shame. Might have been in with the chance of one of my better lap times there. Still in 206s though. That's what we're aiming for. Yeah, look, we're way up on our best lap so far. It was a relatively strong lap until the end as well. Could be in with a new record here if we keep our heads on straight. This next corner is going to be crucial though. Ah, no, got too greedy. That undid all the good work. This corner is funny. It's one that with the ghosts I'm relatively okay with, but then without the ghosts I'm not good at judging my pace at all. .206, that's a good time now. I'm happy with that. Oh, track limit. Oh, that's such a shame. Such a good start. Rear gave out me there. Was a fair bit off his line, overcorrected, too hard on the throttle. Okay, let's go for one more with the ghost. Track limits. Where am I doing that? You know what? I'm actually going to take a quick second here. Based on some user feedback saying there was an issue with the audio, I'm just going to check it on my phone. User feedback saying there was an issue with the audio. I'm just going to check it on my phone. Works fine there. I bet you they joined during the be right back sign, and of course there was no audio playing then. Okay, we'll do one more with the ghost here. 206, that's all we're aiming for. Not a great start though, way too wide. Am I getting the penalty here? I wonder. Let's check. No. Okay, not in a good position to get a great lap time here, but let's continue anyway. I thought I followed him there. I thought I followed his line. Yet I got that spin. I don't think he upshifts there. I've watched the race guide video from him. I think he keeps it in second. Use track limits just to get a bit of speed here. Not a great start. Okay, let's stick with it. Had to do a tiny lift there. I feel the rear starting to slide on me. Still though, not a bad effort at that corner. He's not pulling too far ahead. Yeah, completely lost the rear there. You may notice my hand placement on the wheel might look a little wonky when I have to turn it 180 degrees like that. It's because this microphone stand needs to come up with a better setup for it eventually. I don't think it's affecting me a huge amount right now. Okay, that felt good. Oh no, there's definitely track limits there. Yeah, rightly so. It's just a meter or two further over than I wanted to be. So, not getting the penalty, another 206. Okay, let's try this without the ghost now. Let's give up the ghost, as they say. It's an Irish colloquialism for dying, giving up the ghost. Not what we're doing here, though. Okay. Let's see, can I just rejoin the lobby? I have enough time to get a lap or two in. Oh, we dive in? Feck it. We're warmed up. Nice. Let's say hello. Ah, an Irish lad. Scorpion. Oh, Razzy's back. Where's Scorpion? Down in 7th. 13th. Tommy for era. Who's this Tommy character? Didn't see a Tommy. Tommy, British. Yeah, got a nice good luck message there from Scorpion. Alright. Here we go. Can we get a top 5 this time? What do we think? Pick the decal. Bye. We got away with that. Neither of us took that corner too well. Yeah, go on, you take the inside, man. I'll stick to the racing line. I am most likely going to get bunted to hell here. We'll see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll give you a bump draft here to make up for that. Sorry, Oldham Gamehead. Are we too close to the breaking point? We are. Gave him a bit of contact there, but there wasn't much I could do about it. Avoid the wall, avoid the wall. There we go. Do we have first? Neck and neck. We're slightly in the lead here. Oh, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. Whoa, you were a dirty bugger. Whoa, this is crazy. Glad to see Oldham Gamehead back in the lead though. He deserves it. It's partly my fault he dropped down. Madness. Absolute madness. I think we did lucky to drive away from that. We got very lucky to drive away from that. And use Sector 3 to build up a bit of a gap here. I'll be laughing. Find a lot of people get over eager at that turn. Tend to lose a good bit of time on it. I say as I go a little wide myself. It's my favourite sequence of corners though. Oh no, 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 what are you doing? No, there was no space. Okay, we have some breathing room. Let's try build on it. Shouldn't have gone up to 5 there. There goes the breathing space. Easy does it. Was a bit too slow back in the throttle there. Oh, he gave me a bump. Nice one, Pat. Very sound. Very clean racing from him there. A lesser player would have punted me. Still have to be careful here though. I'm in punting range. Okay, that'll do. Got away a little faster. Just need to keep a cool head here. This wider corner. Got a new chap behind us. Pat has dropped down to 5th. We got, what's that? Wilsey in the 4th. Yeah, I'm losing time on that corner this race. Seem to have lost my mojo with it. Ooh. I overcooked there a bit defending. Pat into 3rd. Ooh. Who's that? Eugene. Let's see if we can try get our podium position back. Keep it in 4th this time. Aside from the madness earlier on, this is a much cleaner race. Like these lads. Oh no, I followed Pat off there. I think we both got penalties for that. Ooh, 1 second for him though. Yeah, I won't battle you there, Wilsey. The penalty to serve for me sins. So we'll probably go 1 up on Pat here, but probably concede a place to Tommy behind us as well. He might even pass us here, sure. Oh, he's on my inside. Oh no, no, no! This is the 2nd time in that location I've spun out. Oh, it's funny how quickly a contention for podium can just slip you back the grid like that. Icarus here flew too close to the sun. Look who it is, our old pal Razzie. Was Razzie the one causing issues earlier? I didn't catch the name at the time. I don't think so. It's a yellow car though. Yellow Citroen. Oh, sorry Razzie, you overcooked that. Let's see if I can recover to 8th. Little dirty using the lack of track limits like that. But yeah, look at those lap times from me. Not great at all. Incidents notwithstanding, I should be doing better than 2:10s. Very little pace around that corner too. A lot of room for improvement here. Not too wide there. Losing concentration at this point, you know. Don't worry, we will work on it and get back to you. Okay, I got Razzie behind me here. He's a tenacious driver, so we'll see how this goes. He did send it at me on this exact corner a few races ago. I'm a little wider to defend. Okay. Should be smooth enough sailing from here. There is a parallel universe out there where I kept my cool for this race and got a top 5 finish, but fifths and butts. Could have been a lot worse than 10, to be fair. But no, I'm feeling better. Like, feeling much better about being in the C lobby today than I was yesterday anyway. Like, I held into those kind of first 3 or 4 positions for well over half the race there, whereas yesterday I was just slipping straight back to the back of the grid within the first lap or two, so definitely doing a bit better with consistency and pace this time. Get this chap a follow. Our old pal Scorpion, how'd he fare? Oh no. Bad race, he says. Not because of me, I hope. Definitely want to see the replay of that one. Did I save the replay? Yeah, just to be safe. Did we do anything to irk Scorpion? Don't think so. I don't think we crossed paths at all in that race. I also want to see who caused that mad amount of chaos there, and what was it, the second lap? Probably the biggest incident I've seen in this race so far. I think it was Yas Marina. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. What was he playing at there? I don't think he was trying to re-enter the track. I think he was trying to take Oldham Gamehead out. Even there, going into me when I'm against the wall. What's he playing at? Completely compromised his line there. Might have just lost control, but I don't know. Given what happened a little later on, it looks a bit more purposeful to me. Yeah. He is out for blood. He got taken out by old Willsey there. There's our pal Scorpion. So let's see, at what point? Scorpion in 8th. I don't. Had his own race ruined a bit by the looks of it. There's our old pal Sarna again. Oh no, what happened to him here? Like a bit of accidental contact. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's not miss the next lobby. Now, at this point, I'm just happy not losing driver rating every race, so top 8 finish. That's essentially what we're aiming for, but ultimately, you know, I'd like to start converting some of these decent enough starts that we have into top 5 and even podium finishes tonight. It should be possible. Like, I think that last race might have been in with the chance if it wasn't for that silly mistake near the end. I think that was okay. I won't actually have time to finish this lap. A bit wide there. Not the best. Mid. Too aggressive on the brake there, I think. Yeah. And a track penalty. Didn't even see what that was from. Ah, our old pal, Old Gamehead. Let's say hello. We give him... Yeah, we gave him a follow already. Great. Anyone else we recognize? Willsy's back. Our old pal Scorpion and Pat. YouTuber in the house. Okay, set a brake balance. Okay, here we go. Bit wide there. We might have got away with it. Not quite. They're gaining on us. This next turn's going to be spicy. What line do you want? Racing line or inside? I'll take racing line. All up to you. Have some space. Okay. Thanks for the bump. We held our position at least. Not great racing from us to start with now. It's tight. There's no space. I reckon they have a bit more pace than me, but it is quite hard to overtake on this course. Don't go off. There we go. Focus, Clark, focus. Slot in behind him here. Oh, he's gone wide. I think you sometimes get a penalty for that. Whoa. I think that was net code. I'm surprised he didn't ghost there. It's damaged us a bit now. Oh, sorry. neck here. Ooh, 3 into a corner. What a corner. Get brake early. Oh, I'm sorry. Corner's a nightmare. A lot of battling going on. Staying out of their way cost me a tiny bit there. He's going left. Oh, 3 into the corner again. I hate that corner with a passion. Scorpion, what happened to you, buddy? Two Irish lads having a bad day. See if we can make any positions back here at all. I find when you fall back in this race, it's almost impossible to catch up on where you were. That being said, might get a couple places back, and at this point we'll be happy with that. Some room. Get right away. Just being cranky so and so. Boop. Take avoiding action there. Got our old pal Willsy catching up behind us here. Oh, come on. Be gentle. Final lap. I think unless we get an error from Leon ahead of us, we won't be catching him. Closed at about 2/10 so far this lap. It's not going to be enough though. It's going to have to be a fairly serious error from someone if we're going to get another position back. Okay. Yeah. It's being cheeky. A fair bit of breathing room behind us at least. See, that's the difference between me and that Oldham gamehead up there now. He's converting his pole positions, and I'm absolutely squandering these top 3 starts. And I could blame it on, you know, people punting me from behind, but ultimately it's only because I'm a little slow that's happening. Okay, we'll dive straight back in. Get a practice lap or 2 in this time. What time are we at? How long have we been going for? Ah, hello, Oldham gamehead. Not sure if you saw, I was just commenting on, I'm really impressed with how you're converting those pole positions into consistent wins. I'm really struggling, man. Like, I've been starting in the top 3 and typically dropping down into the bottom, like 5, you know, the last 2 or 3 races. Oh, you're using a controller. Nice. I was actually on a controller myself for the first 3 months of playing this. Then I got myself a Thrustmaster T300. Had that for about 6 months, and now I've been on this Fanatec setup for about 6 months. Well worth it, by the way. if you're really into this gaming and you have a space to put it, really recommend it. Alright, let's get a practice lap or two in. Will I see you in the next race then, Oldham Gamehead? You can't use a wheel. Yeah, funnily enough, I think for me the biggest learning curve was the brake pedal. Swapping over to a load cell brake pedal. The whole idea of like it's not travel based, it's all about pressure. So the pedal itself barely moves at all, and it's just a case of you get used to the amount of pressure you push in it as opposed to the movement of it. Like when I first swapped over to it, my lap times dropped off significantly, but over time I think it's improved them. Alright, let's get a practice lap or two in here. Oh, thanks for the sub. My first subscriber. I actually only started streaming late last week. I've been playing the game for roughly about a year. I think I got it October last year, and then got my first wheel set up around Christmas. Second coast throttle. I made a dog's dinner of that. Oof, I'm gonna have to do better than that. Way too wide. Saying sixth there, I wonder. Take another crack at this corner. Oh, my first pole. On Solo Farley. I remember him from one of our D rank races earlier. He won it. Anyone else we recognize? Oh, looks like a new lineup. Ah, I'll catch you next time then, Oldham. Good luck in your race. Now, even if I can convert a podium out of this, I'll be thrilled. Don't think I've even gotten a top 5 finish yet at this race in C rank. Okay, here we go. Decent start. I think I went up to 6 there. Shouldn't have. That's going to cost me. We've gotten away with it for now, but I never like this next corner, particularly when there's someone that close behind me. Right, take the racing line, see what happens. Okay, stop creeping up the inside, that's good. Okay, position held, but not for long by the looks of it. Let him take the inside in this one. Oh, racing incident. No bother. Don't think that was anyone's fault, really. So we got a tiny bit of breathing space with the people behind. If I stay close enough to old Foxer Rule here, I'm happy enough to give him a bump and just let us build a bit of a gap between us and the people behind. Way too much speed there. Again, got away with it. Nice, 2-second gap. It's our best chance at a podium finish so far. We need to make sure we don't have any contact with our friend in front here. Should be far enough behind. Just need to be careful going around the bend here. There we go. Didn't upshift a second there. Oof, yeah, definitely hurt me a bit. Oh, too wide, too wide. Felt a bit better. No, Solo Farley behind us, we know from experience, is quite fast, so don't be surprised if we see him catch us before the end of the race. Close the gap on Fox Roll a little bit. Okay, doing the upshift that time. Better. Ooh, kiss the wall. Two more laps to go. Just need to keep a cool head now. Felt that last corner was okay, but at most we're just holding our position. Need a bit more breathing room from third place there. So Farley might be in a bit of a battle with the other Spaniard behind him. I always tend to catch people a little bit on those sequence of turns and then slip behind again around here. Know what I have to work on at least. Okay, last lap. 2:06 pace, that's good. Rare time I've actually kind of got that pace outside of qualifying. A little wider than I would have liked, but not too bad. We've got a good bit of breathing space behind us now. And we're actually catching on Fox Raoul now. Sorry buddy, hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, just need to be careful, no contact. There you go, bud. Nice, you got out of that one a good bit faster than I did. Ooh, not sure if that was netcode or if he lost the rear. We haven't gained any time on him. I think it was just a bit of lag. Oh no! I think I got a penalty there. Yeah, I did. Now, luckily, we got a huge gap to third place, so we're grand. Would have been heartbroken if that had cost me a place, though. Okay, nice. Second place in C rank. I think possibly my first ever podium in C rank as well. Very happy with that. How'd you get on in your own race, Gamehead? Shame, probably would have been a clean race too if it wasn't for that penalty. Nice sportsmanship there from Fox Raoul. Well done to you too, buddy. Second two, nice one. Were you on pole? Did you start it on pole position this time? Ah, messed up a corner. I hear ya. Don't actually know the names of any of the corners in this race, but there's two ones that I'm really struggling with. They're costing me most of my races. Particularly that tight hairpin with the immediate kind of right-hander. The amount of times I have been punted and had the race completely ruined at that corner. and tight. This corner here, not so much race ruining, but I've approached it incorrectly so many times and lost so much speed on this straight and been overtaken. And ultimately then this puts me in a worse position for the next corner, the one where I have the most amount of issues. Oh, you like Super GT? Yeah, I'm a fan of his too. I haven't watched as many of his race guide videos. I'm more of I watch Tijni for a lot of that. But yeah, I like watching all of them. Rory Alexander, Sammy Snake, Tijni. Oh, and have you ever checked out DG Luke Nadaro? He's like one of the tips or coaches with Digits Group, but his lesson videos are incredible. Oh, too wide. Nah, as in you haven't heard of Luke Nadaro? I will send you a link. It's some of the best tutorial stuff I've seen. He does some stuff specific to controller as well, if I remember right. Looking at your comment there, Crash. I try to be clean, as much as I can. I was actually struggling a bit yesterday, not trying to be dirty, but I was having my driver rating drop down almost every race. It was just accidental contact, braking too late, not catching people on the left side of me. But yeah, just whenever I watch any of the other kind of YouTubers I respect and they're racing up in the A lobbies, just the sportsmanship of it is a big draw to me. Like winning a race when you're purposely kind of knocking into people and essentially cheating, it doesn't feel like a win then if you do well. I'd much rather give up a position, come down a rank or two, but try to race clean. You were so far ahead of me in both races, though I don't know what type of racer you are. Wow! You only started with your E rank today. That's amazing, man. Jeez, I must have been... I think I was probably 50 races in before I reached C rank for the first time. And I've never made it out of C either. I've gotten close. I've gotten to the top of the C rank once or twice, and then once I start competing against the B racers, it just all falls apart. That's seriously impressive, to climb from D to C rank in a day, in your first day. I'm not sure if you've been told how it works with E rank, but it's not necessarily a rank you climb out of. It's just your first 5 races, you're automatically at E rank. You have 5 races, you're then thrown into D. And I know this as well, it takes a lot more driver rating points to get out of C rank than it does out of D. It's almost double the amount if I remember right. So it's a bit more of a grind to go up to B. But yeah, the pace you got, if you're getting firsts and seconds, you'll be there in no time. Still no sign of you there, Gamehead. We'll have our rematch eventually, I'm sure of it. Your SR is S, that's great. You actually have to have your safety rating at S to get promoted. So say if you're at C rank and the bar is completely full, but you're at safety rating B, it doesn't matter how many races you win, until you bring your safety rating up to S, it won't actually progress you further. You're quitting for the night? Well, very nice chatting to you. Thanks for tuning in. My first sub. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope to catch you again. Take care. Alright, here we go. Little wide there. Got away with it for now. Again. There on the inside. Okay. Nice clean racing there, lads. Thanks. You can take the inside if you want it, dude. Do we have a switchback? Oh, I'm sorry, Dara. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Dara. Got a little overexcited with the idea of performing my first switchback of the day. I'll give you a bump. There you go. Way too wide, way too wide. Oh, and lost the rear. Luckily, Haig behind us seemed to struggle a bit too, but we are losing time here. Whatever advantage we're going to gain from those penalties being served has been pretty much washed away now. Some tight racing for the next lap by the looks of it. These two are slowing down. Thanks for the bump, Pidge. Appreciate it. Seen some really nice racing out of people today. It's a bit too eager there. Bit of lagginess there too, people jumping around the track. Okay, still in touching distance here. This is decent. Let's pick up the pace hopefully a tiny bit this lap. See where it gets us. Oh, on the inside. I had to come off the throttle there. Avoid a crash. It was clean from Hidge though. He knew he didn't have the space and he backed off. Hidge or high, I wonder. Again, a bit too wide. And again, nearly lost the rear. I'm just going in at the wrong angle there. Need to work on that. Again, always seem to catch people around here. Definitely my sector. I think I could probably do a bit more on that turn going forward. Little tighter, but not good enough. Fairly big gap to 6th by the look of it, which is nice. Sim with another good chance at the top 5. Oh, everyone's going wide. Oh. I'll give it to you, bud. You've been patient enough. Whoa. Where is he? That's a lift there. There's No way to avoid contact if I continued. Oh, I'm sorry, Edge. Oh, come on. Oh, Hedge, man, I'm sorry. He did have a little bit of contact on me, but ultimately his contact didn't affect my race that much. And there's me, just making natural mistakes. Head is completely out of the game right now. I'll be sending him an apology message anyway. New message from Gamehead. Give you a shout on my live and my TikTok. I'm not actually on TikTok. One bandwagon I never jumped on. Might need to actually with this channel. I'll be handy to cross post any shorts that I make. Fair play. Message from Hidge. That was a close one. No problem. Sound, man. Okay, reckon I've still got at least one more race in me. See how we get on. How's our Dior looking actually? Okay, about the midpoint, not bad. Safety rating has dropped down to A again. I think it went up last race, surprisingly. Oof. Just doing a bit of concentration now, just to try and get a better lap time. It's one of my longer sessions of the week so far. Not great in the approach there. Starting to crack that corner a bit better. Bit of snap there. Probably cost me a bit of time. Oh, and kiss the wall, nice. Mess that up now. 207, not bad. It's a fairly nice start. Let's not squander it here now. Okay, and we're still up. It's good. We definitely have some time to gain at this next turn. Okay, so hard on the brake. Nice. After getting about a 10th out of that. Not quite as good in that one. I was a little too hard on the brake. Too wide. Just think I made contact with the wall there. Okay, into the 206s again, that's good. Just in time for the next race. Pole position as well. Let's see what we can make happen with this. Look, if I pump out those 206 kind of paces in the clean air, it should be doable. Oh, Gamehead, you're still here. Oh, and you gave me a share on your Facebook page. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that. What's the name of it? I'll join it after. Very sound. Thanks again, Oldham Gamehead. Really, really appreciate that, dude. Oldham Gamehead. Okay. I'll find you once I finish up on here tonight. Typically, I will be streaming most evenings. Tomorrow I won't be because myself and my wife are going to a gig. But I should be back on Friday evening. I might even have time for a short day session tomorrow as well, depending on how busy I am. Alright, let's try to convert this now. Let's be a bit too cautious there. I think, again, got away with it. It's all about this next corner. Make or break time. Little wide. Oh my word. Make or break time indeed. Okay, it's a recovery operation now. Well, if you are tuned in, it is not for the quality of racing, I tell you that much. Well, that's at least one place back. Two. Oh no. It was probably my fault. I went into the side of him. Re-put you so. I've watched enough videos at this point and tutorials to know that when you have a bad incident or make a big mistake, you only become your worst enemy when you get flustered, and that's exactly what happened to me there. Well, I got clean air. What do we think about it? Statement fastest lap. to get around this guy. He's nearly lost it on the curb there. Okay, fastest lap, let's go. What do we have to beat? 2:07.9? Yeah. That should be manageable if we get clean air. It's a bit too wide again. I think I'm going into the turn a bit early. That's what we want. Nice. Probably a better way to take those two corners, but that's the best way I know how to take it at least. Oh, penalty served ahead. Careful on entry. Six. Lost a little bit of time on the battle there. Oh, I'm just getting over eager. Went in too late there, I think. Might need to angle towards the corner a bit first. Well, unless there's a major incident ahead, it looks like we're getting 13th on this one. Penalty being served again. Oh, and leaves the room. Felt nice. Keep it in. Gaining some time on the people ahead as well. Looks like their battle is compromising their time. And a 5-second penalty. Jeez, we might get 10th yet. Stick with it. See how we get on. See how we get on. these two create problems for each other at this turn, we might be in with an opportunity. Been a bit dirty by myself. Didn't feel like a lot of contact though. Oh no! I was on the last lap as well. Bit of buffer. Yeah, all things considered, happy with the 10th there. Drop 15 places, gain 6 back, could be worse. Lost driver rank and safety rating there. Yeah, not surprised. Ooh, getting tired. Okay, I think one more race for the road and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. Seem to have forgotten what I was doing with that corner. Might start off with racing the Ghost again tomorrow for a bit. Improving my line a bit more. A bit wide there again. Ooh, sleep at the wheel there. Completely forgot where I was on the track. It's been a long old session this. I think I must be playing about 3 hours, 4 hours now. Wouldn't typically have this amount of time. I have to say I've enjoyed it. kind of becomes meditative after a point. Like I'm talking, I'm racing, but I'm feeling very just zoned out. It's nice. Great stress reliever, actually. Decent start. Alright, let's try solve this. There we go. Got much tighter on it there. Yeah, look at that. 2/10 already. If we get tight in this one as well, we'll be lapping. Jeez, time out of nowhere there. I even lost the rear for a second. I'm potentially in with the competitive time here. Just need to not faff these last few sectors. Uh, 2:06.6. Decent. Actually thought I might have been in with the record there for a second. See, starting this lap on a stronger footing. Shame I won't get to complete it. Ah. Well, in that case, who cares? Okay. Okay. One last chance at redemption here. We're on pole. We're on pole. We were lapping well there. It's ours to lose. This will be my last race of the evening. Let's try to finish on some form of a high. I'd be thrilled with the win now. But to be honest, anything in the top 5 is pretty darn good. Although gaining some pace on me, I'll give him the space. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh. Sorry, bud. Sorry about that. Thought I had more space than I did, buddy. Oh, way too wide. It was me being defensive. Might have worked in our favor for now, though. Good opportunity to build up a comfortable gap here. I like this sector. Going into it in the lead. Oh, come on. Yet again, we are in a recovery effort. I might have cut across him there, it's hard to know. I'll take a look at the replay, see what went wrong. A little bit of breathing room. Let's see if we can get another place or two back. Again though, I took those corners worse than I should have, and if I hadn't, I would have been just straight in the lead, no opportunity for an incident. So ultimately, it's my responsibility. Didn't see where that penalty came from. Need to focus a bit more. Not even going to finish top 8, which would be a bit of a shame. Lose the space here. Nice, got a bit of breathing room before 9th position, which is handy. Ooh. We went out there. Bit of contact off the wall there for a Dove Fox. Gives us an opportunity. Oh, really had to come off the throttle there to avoid contact. Oh no. Oh, I don't believe it. My TV is about to turn off. Note to self, keep the TV remote handy next time. Didn't even know it had an idle standby. Shows you how long I've been playing. Oh no. I don't know how long this is going to last. like one of those violin playing lads on the Titanic right now, knowing the ship's about to sink, but just keeping the music going. Looking everywhere for that remote. I can't even see my gears anymore because there's a big pop-up in front of them telling me the TV's about to turn off. I'm just hoping I can finish this race now before the TV switches off on its own. I'm wondering, I just had to close the chat window there, I'm wondering if I can actually watch my own stream to continue. I wonder what the lag is. Well, it looks like I'm about to find out. It's me just not paying attention. At least I didn't get a penalty. Easy. Elbows out from you, man. I followed Lee out again. It's like following a ghost. Pay attention to my own line and the fact that my TV is about to turn off. I need to just pretend that error message isn't there, so it's only fucking distracting me. Gear am I in? I have to look at my own stream to see what gear I'm in, and the TV's gone. I'm now watching my own stream without any sound. Oh dear Christ. Where am I? Oh, there's serious latency. I can't fully see where I am. Okay. Oh, this is an experience. Oh, and I'm getting knocked around. Come on. Come on. I'm watching it with like about a 15 frames a second frame rate right now as well. Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hate not being able to hear the engine. Oh, this is so difficult. I've always said it, if I had a choice of playing a game in fidelity mode at 30 frames or performance mode at 60 frames or more, I'd always choose performance mode. I'm currently playing this at something between 10 and 15 frames a second, no sound. Oh, it wasn't last. Oh, so much for finishing on a high. Oh, like I would have only gotten 8th at best, but even still. Well, an entertaining end, no doubt. Anyway, very special stream. First subscriber, first bit of kind of banter in the chats. So really, really appreciate that, Oldham Gamerhead. And to anyone else who tuned in, I saw there was one lad. Apologies, not sure why you were having issues with the audio. It worked when I checked the stream. Levels seem okay here. So yeah, I'll shoot you a message, see if we can problem solve it. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in if you saw it live or watching it in retrospect. Really appreciate it. I'm Clark, this is Puka GT. Thanks for watching.